On April 20th, 1999, one of the deadliest school shootings in American history took place. This tragedy unfolded at Columbine High School in Littleton, Colorado. Two teenagers, Eric Harris, 18, and Dylan Klebold, 17, turned their own school into a scene of horror. Armed with guns and homemade explosives, they killed 13 people and injured dozens more before taking their own lives. The massacre shocked the entire world and sparked national debates about gun control, school safety, and teenage mental health. Eric and Dylan were not just ordinary students. Behind their daily lives, they carried deep psychological struggles. Eric showed signs of narcissism and superiority, often expressing hatred toward others. His online journals revealed violent fantasies. Dylan, on the other hand, was more withdrawn and depressed, frequently writing about suicide and loneliness. When the two formed a bond, their dark thoughts fed off each other. They began planning a large-scale attack, deliberately choosing Hitler's birthday, April 20th, as the date for their massacre. At around 11:10 a.m., the pair arrived at the school armed with semi-automatic weapons, shotguns, and propane bombs. Their original plan was to detonate the bombs in the cafeteria, killing hundreds. But when the bombs failed to explode, they started shooting. They roamed the school hallways and cafeteria, firing at students and teachers. Panic spread instantly. Teachers tried to lock classrooms, while terrified students hid under desks or jumped out of windows to escape. The worst part of the massacre happened inside the library. Over 50 students were trapped as Eric and Dylan entered. In just minutes, they killed 10 students and wounded many more. They taunted and mocked their victims. One of the most famous moments occurred when Cassie Bernal, a student, was asked if she believed in God. When she answered yes, she was shot dead. This moment later became a symbol of faith and courage worldwide. Within minutes of the shooting, police and SWAT teams surrounded the school. However, the chaos inside made it nearly impossible to intervene quickly. Explosives and continuous gunfire made the situation even more dangerous. By 12 p.m., Eric and Dylan returned to the library and committed suicide. The massacre was over, but the devastation remained. In total, 13 people were killed, 12 students, 1 teacher, more than 20 others were injured, and countless lives were scarred forever. The Columbine Massacre left a permanent mark on society. It led to renewed debates about gun control laws in the U.S., stricter school security measures, including metal detectors and lockdown drills. A closer look at the influence of violent video games, movies, and media. Increased awareness of mental health issues among teenagers. Columbine became a symbol of school violence, and sadly, many later school shootings were compared to it. The Columbine High School massacre was not just the tragic loss of 13 innocent lives, it was also a harsh warning to society. Ignoring the struggles of troubled youth, easy access to firearms, and a culture of violence can lead to devastating consequences. Even today, Columbine is remembered as one of the darkest chapters in true crime history, a reminder of the fragility of peace and the urgent need for awareness and change.